What factor actually justifies 1688 better than Alibaba? Step-by-step tutorial. So let's move. But before we dive into the tutorial, if you are already new to this channel, remember to click on that subscribe, turn on the notification bell. So each time I post content about China importation business like this, you'll be notified. So with that being said, let's dive into the tutorial and see the factor that makes 1688 better than Alibaba in terms of sourcing and shipping from China to whatever country of your choice. So let's begin.
Welcome back, friends. So let's see which one is more better between 1688 and Alibaba right here. So the two are from China, but they were not the same in terms of cost and in terms of getting quality item and getting a reliable wholesaler and manufacturer. There are a lot of things I'm going to expose to you as far as these two Chinese shopping app is concerned. So let's begin. So the very first one I would like to talk about here is 1688 shopping app. So we are going to talk more about 1688 shopping apps such as sourcing for the item and how you can source for manufacturer on 1688 shopping app. Now, one thing about 1688 shopping app here is that everything here on 1688 was written in Chinese language. So this simply means that this is a pure Chinese traditional shopping app which allows Chinese citizens and anybody across the world to shop for an item at a very cheap price. You can also connect with manufacturer direct from this 1688 shopping app. And the optional shopping on 1688 has to do with when you want to make a shopping, you have to shop with Chinese shipping address. Okay, if eventually you are not in China, and if you are in China, you just have to enter your Chinese address. But if you are not in China, when you enter your Chinese shipping warehouse address, from there the item will be consolidated and shipped to whatever country of your choice. So that is how shopping and shipping is done on 1688. Another thing you need to consider about 1688 is their payment mode. Only one payment method is allowed on 1688, which is Alipay. Alipay is only being used for payment to any supplier, and it has a buyer protection, which simply means that even if a supplier collects your money and they did not deliver as promised, you can get your money back only if you make use of Alipay on the 1688 shopping app. Then another great things about 1688 shopping app is that you can easily connect with manufacturer. So for you to connect with any manufacturer on 1688, just tap on this icon right here. This simply means that these are all manufacturer on 1688. Then for you to source for items by category on 1688 is a very simple way. Just tap on here. You can source for item by different category. And one more thing about 1688 shopping app is that 1688 shopping app have a category for latest fashion items. So for you to do that, just swipe this way, and then you have to make sure you click on new icon right here, which simply means that all new items have been uploaded in this section. So these are the things about 1688. And another great thing about 1688 is that the more quantity you buy an item from any supplier right here, the lesser price you are going to pay. Okay, and there are some of supplier here that also offer free shipping in terms of when you are shipped from supplier warehouse to your shipping address in China or to your logistic shipping warehouse address in China. There are suppliers that offer free shipping. There is always room for negotiation in terms of price and the likes with the supplier. One very great thing about this 1688 is that when you are talking about the price, you can never compare price on 1688 with Alibaba. I have made a lot of video about this. You can check the video out on my channel and see more comparison of price in terms of items price with 1688 with Alibaba. Don't be surprised that some of the supplier on Alibaba, they got their item right on 1688 right here. Most of them are called dropshipper in China, and the reason why this is very much easy for them is that Alibaba allow everybody to be a seller on their platform, unlike 1688 shopping app. If you are not a Chinese citizen, you can never be a seller on 1688 because your registration will be require you to provide Chinese citizen card as part of their seller verification requirement. So this is more of reason why I always prefer to source for my item from China using 1688. But nevertheless, there are some great things about Alibaba that is more unique than 1688. So let's check it out. All right, so this is my Alibaba right here. So let's check that out. So all right, so one great thing about Alibaba is that Alibaba was written full in English language, which simply means that anybody across the world, provided that you can speak and understand English language, you can easily shop on Alibaba. This is one of the convenient things for foreigners. Now, another thing about this Alibaba is that if you don't have a freight forwarder, unlike 1688, 1688 does not provide freight forwarder. You have to provide your shipping address and your freight shipping company. But on Alibaba, if you don't have a shipping company, you can easily swipe here and navigate to logistics service. You can hire a shipping company right from Alibaba right here. So this is one of the great things about Alibaba over 1688. Then another great thing about Alibaba is that if you want to navigate to manufacturer, is a very simple thing, just like what you have at the top right here. Just click on that, then you will move and explore with different types of item manufacturer on Alibaba. Another great thing about Alibaba is that Alibaba allow you to make payment with MasterCard, Visa card, American Express, any type of foreign card, provided that your card can be used to make a purchase online. So you can easily source for an item, make a purchase from China using Alibaba. Unlike 1688, 1688 payment method is a pure Alipay. So if you don't have Alipay, you cannot purchase on 1688. So these are the different payment method the two platforms share in different ways. Then one great thing about Alibaba is that Alibaba comprises of so many country sellers. You can find Bangladesh supplier on Alibaba. You can find American supplier on Alibaba. You can find Chinese supplier on Alibaba. You can find Turkey supplier on Alibaba. This is because this is a global market, unlike 1688, which has to do with only traditional Chinese. But that does not stop any non-Chinese to purchase from the platform. So if you are not Chinese and you purchase from the platform, you have the opportunity of getting the item at the same rate where Chinese citizens are getting it. So this is one of the great advantage why 1688 have over Alibaba. Another thing about Alibaba here is that anybody can come here, get the item from 1688 and resell here on Alibaba. This is called drop shipping, whether local drop shipping or international drop shipping. For instance, an item can be sold at 5 yuan on 1688 and you come back to Alibaba right here, the same item you can resell it at 10 yuan and people will still purchase it. This is because Alibaba is very much convenient and easy for anybody to navigate and to make a purchase, unlike 1688. So this is one of the way, and this is one of the secrets why people make huge amount of money on e-commerce business. So this is called a drop shipping. You get the item from a manufacturer from traditional Chinese website and resell it on Alibaba or AliExpress, which has to do with English. So this is another way to make money on as far as e-commerce, dropshipping, things like that is concerned. All in all, I always prefer to get my item from 1688 because of the fact that getting item on 1688 is always cheaper than Alibaba. So I have tested it so many times and I've confirmed it. So if you want to argue about this, you can put your question in the comment section down below. Let us know if you have something similar to my claim or you want to dispute my claim right here. So I'm not saying that you should not procure or ship from China using Alibaba. What we are trying to say here is that we are trying to see the comparison, we are trying to see the price in terms of price, and we are trying to see their method of payment and how you can explore your procurement and shipping from China at a profitable way. So ordinarily, everyone do business in order to make profit. So if I were you and I want to source for an item from China, I will prioritize 1688 over Alibaba. But one great thing about Alibaba again is that if you are trying to source for gadget items, most especially if you are not an engineer, For instance, you want to get laptop, phones, electronics, gadgets, etc. It is always advisable you get your gadget from Alibaba right here. This is because 85% of supplier in this category of item I made mention, they were categorized under a global fashion item. So which simply means that the item will be made based on global fashion, not on Chinese. So if you want to source for gadgets, it is always advisable you get your item in a peaceful mind from Alibaba if you are getting gadgets. But if you are getting some other items like clothes bags and etc. that anybody can use anywhere in the world, kindly get the item from 1688 if eventually you really know how to navigate on the app. Because of the Chinese issue, because of the address issue, you may find it difficult to procure from those from 1688. So as a result of that, you can easily consider Alibaba. And one great thing about Alibaba is that Alibaba ship direct from China to any part of the world, unlike 1688. 1688 only ship within China. So if you want to procure an item from 1688, you must have a proxy freight forwarder. A freight forwarder proxy that have office address in China, and they have their physical office address in your country. So that is the way and manner 1688 work. Unlike Alibaba, you can procure from any supplier, ship direct to your country, to your doorstep. It's as simple as that. So I'm very sure that by this simple narrative and expression of these two apps in China, you should be able to know which one is going to be good for your business and which of the right way to source for your item from China. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye for now.